Hello, I'm Fite with today's thought. Today's thought is, when simple becomes hard. When we talk about when simple becomes hard, you think of the simplest things you have in life, whether it be fresh air, whether it be flowers, whether it be just simple action, whether it be simple thought. And when it becomes hard is when we decide to add on to it or make it more than what it truly is. Instead of simply doing something, we put restrictions and restraints on whether we should or should not do something. Or just the simplest thing of I love you, but we put a time and a different variation on that. Instead of making the simplest things hard, remember the KISS method. Keep it simple, silly. When we tell you to keep it simple, it's simply that. Don't add any more into it. Don't make it any more complicated than what it should be. If it's simple in your mind, keep it simple. If the flowers are flowers, stop and smell them. If there's action, like Nike said, just do it. When you keep it simple, silly, it actually makes a lot of sense. You don't have to add anything else to it, and you don't have to add any more to what is already made out to be easy and simple for you. The key to this principle is going to be your mind. Do you have the right mind to keep it simple and not let it get hard? That's for you to decide. When we talk about when simple becomes hard, it is when you tend to overthink something that's meant for you to keep it simple. As I mentioned earlier about the KISS principle, keep it simple, silly, a lot of times with life we have to keep it really basic, really vanilla, really just low key. You don't necessarily have to put any more thought into something as simple as go or stop. There are simplistic terms. Or even fresh air, get some. Or money, if it's available, go after it. You don't need to put restraints. You don't need to overthink how you're going to go about and get it. If it's out there for you, it's meant for you, go do it. When we keep life simple before us, less stress we introduce in our lives. The easier it is to be able to go about our business and even become successful in the end. When we start to make it complicated, when we start to make it hard, that's when stress comes into our lives. That's when we find ourselves in the weeds and it's hard to get out. Next thing you know, you're not enjoying that fruitful life that you've been desiring and wanting. Remember, life is meant to be simple. The moment you start to overthink the simplest things is when life starts to become complicated. Take time out and keep your life simple. Don't add any more to it than what it needs to be. Enjoy the simplest pleasures. It will add to your life in more ways than one. I'm Fite with today's thought. And remember, a thought can take you in many different directions, but it's you that determines that direction. Have a good day.